So California is trying to scam consumers again. You just can't make this stuff up, man. Oh my God, man. Welcome on back to TK's Garage. Look, man, this is just getting out of hand. It is. I mean, we knew about them trying to push these E15, which is ethanol 15 blends. But if you have an older car, and I mean like from the early 90s, maybe the 80s, maybe even the early 2000s, it's probably going to break your car, and California knows it. They're doing it on purpose. Roll the intro. When you're working long hours every day, getting a solid night's sleep is essential. That's why I want to share something that's made a huge difference for me, my new Brooklyn Bedding mattress. Brooklyn Bedding has been crafting top quality mattresses since 1995. And everyone is designed, assembled, and shipped directly from their factory in Arizona. So it didn't take a ton of time for me to get mine being in Nevada. Unboxing this thing is so much fun. What I love about Brooklyn Bedding is how easy the process is. The mattress shows up right at your door, compressed in a box, and it's super simple to set up. I almost didn't believe there was a mattress in there. I checked their website and picked the Aurora Luxe Cooling in a queen size. You know, it's just me. Honestly, it's been amazing. Way more comfortable than my old mattress, and I wake up feeling way more rested. Plus, every mattress comes with a 120-night sleep trial and a limited lifetime warranty. Oh, and also free shipping. What I've noticed most is how much better I feel during the day when you actually get deep, uninterrupted sleep. Your energy and focus completely change. For me, you know, for somebody that has long nights living in Las Vegas, I'm constantly outside. That's huge. My Brooklyn Bedding mattress is extremely comfortable and gives me a solid night's sleep that I actually need. Thank you to Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's video. And if you want to check them out, you can visit brooklynbedding.com/TK's Garage and use the code TK's Garage to get 30% off on your order. And again, thanks to Brooklyn Bedding for sponsoring today's video. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. Yeah, they're literally doing this crap on purpose, guys. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So California just passed some new legislation that are pushing to make all gasoline in the state E15 or not. Or, let me rephrase that. That's what they originally were going to try to do. Now they're just making it where they can sell E15. And E15 gas is going to be about between 25 cents to 30 cents cheaper, not according to dumbass YouTube channels here on the internet, but according to actual speculators and assessors that actually look at what the price of gasoline is going to be. The same people that Gas Buddy uses to determine what the price is going to be before the price is there, okay? So, that sounds great if you're in California, right? Especially where gas prices, believe it or not, have been decent for California. When you're paying like, my homie in Huntington Beach is paying like $4.80 a gallon right now for premium, and I pay like $4.50, $4.40 for it here in Vegas. But if you're paying $4.80 a gallon for, you know, 91 octane, because you can't get 93, and people in, let's say, I don't know, Colorado, Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, you know, Mississippi, Arkansas, you know, the rest of the country are paying like $3.30, $3.20 a gallon for the same gas. Kind of bad. Now, I know you're going to say, well, with this E15, it's going to drop the price. But it's not about dropping the price, guys. This E15 is going to do two things. Yeah, it might be 30 cents a gallon cheaper. Okay, so let's say for argument that a gallon of regular gas right now in California is $4. Okay, so now you're paying $3.70. It's going to feel like a big relief to people that live in California, but it's not really. You're actually using more fuel. So I talked about this previously, and I'll try to address it here so that people will understand. So check this out. When you're using ethanol and gasoline, I'll give you an example. This car on a full tank, if I'm going coast to coast across the country, and I'm just using, if I'm going coast to coast across the country, and I'm just using gasoline that has ethanol in it, this car will average around 400 miles to a tank of gas. When I get to places like Iowa, Nebraska, other places that have, believe it or not, non-ethanol fuels, and they're at 91 octane in most cases. I even saw, I think it was 93 in Iowa that was not, it was like, they called it boat fuel. My car got 458 miles to the tank. That's an extra 58 miles. And I know you're going to say, well, what does that equate to? Well, in my car, that's like 3 gallons of gas. All right. Now, my car averages about 20 miles per gallon on average on the highway. Okay. So that is you're basically losing 3 gallons of gas in energy in driving by having that ethanol in the gas. Now that's only at E10. Can you imagine what E15 is going to be? I'm willing to bet. I'll test it because I know I can run E30 in this car. There's different tunes and stuff I can run in this BMW, and one of them is an E30 tune where it's like gas and ethanol, and you get horrible mileage but great power, right? You get all kinds of horsepower out of it because it's a much higher octane. But I digress. Not only are you going to lose more mileage per tank, meaning you're going to actually pay more money, even though it looks cheaper, it costs more. So this is what California is trying to do to bamboozle you guys on this upcoming election. They're trying to make you think that they're saving you money, but they're actually costing you more money if you buy that gasoline. That's why they're not like they were going to mandate it. And then they were like, if we mandate it and this comes out, we might look bad. We'll just make it offered so that people can sell it in the state if they want. Now, those gas stations are going to sell it because it's a cheaper gas. Somebody might come in, they might buy a candy bar, they might buy a soda, they might buy a bottle of water, and that gas station makes more money off of their sales in the gas station, not off the gasoline. They're going to make the same money. It's just, oh my God, man, this is such a friggin' disaster, man. It's literally just going to screw the people in California for more money. Not only is it going to do that, but like I said, if you have those older vehicles, it's going to gum up and destroy fuel injectors. If you have them, it's going to destroy carburetors. I mean, it's just, now, I know you're going to say, well, aren't there treatments and stuff for it? Sure. But it's crazy because, like, and I don't want to say the average consumer is stupid, but the average consumer is dumb. All right, let's just keep it a buck. And somebody that's out there that has like a 1986 Buick Regal, damn shame for them to destroy that car, but let's say they have like an 86 Buick Regal, naturally aspirated, just stock, old dog running around, old beater, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a Dodge Diplomat or what was it, a Chrysler Diplomat, Dodge Diplomat, whatever. Maybe they're just running around in an old Diplomat, right? And they put that E15 in the tank because it's cheaper than buying regular gas because they want to get more gas, but they're actually getting less. But that's the thing people don't know. Not only are you paying more for the fuel, but you're damaging your vehicle. I have an update on it coming soon. I'll probably drop it over on the new channel, Auto Intel Daily. I will tag that channel in the description. Make sure you go follow us over there, as that's the channel that we can actually earn on now. So go tap in over at Auto Intel Daily. I will be talking about what EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin is considering doing about all of these ethanol fuels. I have already done a post on it here about him eliminating alternative fuels, meaning biodiesels, low sulfur diesels, things of that nature, to try to save the American public money, man. And it's not about environment anything. I don't want to hear that bullshit from these environmental thumb up the ass nut jobs. All right. I don't want to hear it because it's bullshit. And, they're going to say, oh, if we go back to, less, if we don't have ethanol in it, it's going to cause the environment more harm. Actually, no, it's better for the environment because we're burning less gasoline. Like, we have to get less gasoline if there's no ethanol in the gas. All right. Like, this is common sense, guys. This is common sense. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about California trying to bamboozle the public yet again by making it look like they're trying to help you by saving you money on fuel, but in reality, they're trying to damage all of these older cars to get them off of the road and screw you, the consumer? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to go tap in over at the other channel, Auto Intel Daily. I probably will be dropping an EPA video over there on the alternative fuel situation later today. And I gotta give a major shout out to our sponsors today, Brooklyn Bedding. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay petty, my friends.